Hey, this is Steve Baltin. You are here at Lollapalooza with Alejandro, better known as Shakey Graves. So you were just starting to tell me before we jumped on, I think every artist is going to have a different story of where they were during the famous evacuation of 2015.
I was on stage, yeah. So again, you don't know.
How do they notify you when you're on stage?
Well, I have a wonderful front of house dude, and he was like, "Storms brewing, you know, storms brewing, watch out."
So where do you go from here? What comes up?
I go to, let's see, I'm going to Jackson Hole, Wyoming, to battle with the high altitude drunks, because that is a crazy place. I've never seen more. I played there one time, and it was years ago, and I've never seen more drunk people. Like again, altitude. They're all service industry folks because it's a ski town and it's off season. So they all work at a restaurant closes, they flood out and decide to go to see whatever show it is, and they just start pounding liquor or something. And like, I saw someone fall through a table. Like, you only see this stuff in like frat movies, you know, like fall through a table. I'd see people trip on flat ground. It was hilarious. So I'm sort of bracing myself to attack first. You know, you always want to throw the first punch, so I'm just gonna come out, punch you in the nose, do some shots.
So last question, but I have to ask them because as we go through this, you have had a lot of different live experiences as a musician.
Yeah.
How do you learn to adjust to each sort of unique live setting that you're in, whether it is an evacuation, whether it is a barroom brawl?
Right.
Like, how do you approach the you know, is it something where you have to be able to just be adaptable? Or is there survival technique for like, okay, you've got the drunk guy in the front heckling you at this one, you've got the drunk girl throwing her bra on stage. Like, what are the different things that, you know, do you get like a music handbook of how to handle the stuff?
Well, I think audibles are really important. Having people that you can throw audibles at. You know, if you're trying to survive through a set list, that might be. I've seen things tank by trying to stick to it no matter what. You know, like, oh, we'll start real sweet, and it's like, you know, and then I've seen the opposite where it's you start with a game plan. And you're like, we're gonna come out swinging, our dicks are gonna be all over, we're gonna destroy this whole room, and everyone's this very like sweet listening room came to like, can't wait to watch this Shakey Graves show, and you come out like, yeah, and people's hearts break a little bit. But again, calling audibles is crucial, reading your audience, and then also just plowing through no matter what, because if it looks like some people aren't enjoying it, or if it looks like other people are enjoying it too much, catering to the partying dude and assuming that everyone standing there isn't enjoying themselves is just as bad of a move as not catering to party dude. So
cool. And I lied. I'm going to sneak in one question and then go. But talk about, you know, are we going to hear any new music anytime soon? What's coming up? Like, have you been recording? I feel like.
Definitely. Well, so in the evolution of all this, you know, I started solo, and this last album was kind of a extension of that, where I would record songs based on what I thought the song needed instrument-wise, and then playing it live, it definitely needed to have a band, in my opinion. And then through that, I got together a group of people that I love and love playing with, and then go figure, you put a band together, you guys are going to start to come up with stuff that's newer and louder. So, I mean, every 2 months we become actually what the band is starting to look like more, or even every 2 weeks, where we'll play a song in a new, tightened or louder way. And it's really like, we're thrilled. The beginning of next year is going to be all hardcore recording time, and then slowly, day by day, you know, I love doing Shakey Graves music as it's appeared in the past, which has been sort of country tinged or solo stuff, or, you know, if I play an acoustic guitar, that's how it's going to sound. But this is definitely starting to get more like, I don't know, weird like psychedelic Texas garage music. Hi, I'm Shakey Graves, and you're watching Grammy Pro.